Good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. Welcome everyone. How are you, students? How are you? So just before starting today's lecture, students, just let me know if my audio is clear or not, and the screen is visible or not. Just let me know quickly so that we can start with today's lecture. Everybody, please let me know quickly in the chat box. My voice is clear, right? The screen is also visible. Yes or no? Okay. If everything is clear, so shall we start with today's lecture, everyone? Okay. So student, in the last class, we were discussing about the number of ways of distribution of r identical objects, sorry, n identical objects among r persons, right? And there we saw one formula that n plus r minus 1 cr, right? This is the number of ways distributing the n identical object among r persons. Okay, and on the basis of this also we have seen some illustrations that if somebody has to get at least 2, let's say, so first what you do, all objects are identical, give 2 to that person, and now freely distribute the rest of the object among r person, right? So this is that we saw in the last class, and on the basis of that we did solve some questions, and the circular permutation also we covered in the last class, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do in today's class is that we are going to study one more topic. It's a very small topic and it's only on the formula based. Okay, so it's called dearrangement. And before that, I have told you that you should remember how we are distributing the identical object. If somebody has to get least 5 or 4, what you do? First you give 5 to that person, and now you freely distribute the rest of the object, right? So on the basis of this, there is one similar type of questions arises, but in the different fashion. Same thing, the question says that, sometimes question says that, see, study this statement, say read this, let n identical object to be distributed among r person, then the number of ways kya hai? N plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. So this statement is saying that the number of ways is equal to number of non-negative integral solution of the equation. This equation x1 plus x2 up to xr equal to n. Means question is saying that the number of non-negative integral solution. Non-negative integral solution means that x1 has to be greater than equal to 0, x2 also has to be greater than 0, x3 greater than equal to 0, up to xr greater than equal to 0, plus this x1 x2 up to xr, this all have to be integer. Yes or no? So the number of solution of this equation is same as the number of ways you distribute an identical object among r person. Okay, so that is the simple statement this question is stating. Now we will see why it is happening, that why the number of non-negative integral solution of this equation is equal to n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. Okay, so let's see first. So it's quite simple to understand, is that let's say it is x1 plus x2 plus x3 like this, xr is equal to, let's say, n. Okay, and you know that this x1 x2, this all x have to be non-negative integer. So tell me, one of the solution might be that x1 is 1, x2 is 1, all are 0, and this x r minus 1 is, let's say, n minus 2, right? So this is also one way of solution, that x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 2, xr equal to n minus 2, and the rest of the x are 0, right? Now this might be another solution, that x1 is equal to n and all are 0. Yes or no? This is also one of the solution, right? And similarly, one of the solution might be, let's say, x1 is 1, x2 is n minus 1, and all are 0. Yes or no? So these all are the solution of your this equation. Yes or no? One of the solution might be that x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 1, x1 equal to 1, like this, up to 1. All are 1 except x r minus 1. What would be the xr now? Some of these are r minus 1. So you need n. So xr will be n minus r plus 1. Yes or no? This is also one of the solution, right? So you can say that, I will say now that each solution of this equation, is corresponding to the one way of distribution of n identical object among r person. Means when I said that, let's say x1 becomes 1, x2 is equal to 1, and xr is n minus 2, all are 0, it is same as saying that person 1 get one object, person 2 get one object, person r get n minus 2 object, and rest of the person get none object, 0 object. This is one way of distribution of n identical object among r person. Yes or no? One another way of distribution is might be that person 1 get all the object and rest of the person didn't get any object, right? So you can see that each solution of this equation is corresponding to the, let's say each solution of this equation is corresponding to unique way of distribution of an identical object among r person. Yes or no? Right? So let's say this last one. So this is it is as same as saying that person 1 get one object, person 2 get one object, person 3 get one object, and the person r minus 1, person r minus 1th person also get one object, and the last person rth person get n minus r plus 1 object. This is also one way of distribution. Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? So it means each solution of this equation is giving you a way of distribution of n identical object among r person. So that's why the number of non-negative integral solution is n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. Now you understand why non-negative, because x1, x2, x3, these all can be 0 also. So that's why it is non-negative integral solution. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? Do you have any doubt in this concept? Just let me know quickly in the chat box. Any doubt? Okay. If it is clear, so then let's proceed to the questions. Okay. If it is clear, so now let's see some questions on it. Okay. The first question is that for a equation x plus y plus z is equal to 0, find first क्या है? Number of non-negative integral solution. First is number of non-negative integral solution. तो ये तो काफी सिंपल हो गया, अभी पढ़ा है हमने that x plus y plus z is equal to 20 and number of non-negative integral solution means that x should be greater than 0, y should be greater than 0, and z should be greater than 0. So it is same as saying the distribution of 20 identical object among 3 persons, right? Required number of solution is required number of solution, ये नंबर लिखा है, required number of solution is equal to number of ways of distribution of 20 identical objects among 3 persons. जितने वेरिएबल्स होंगे उतने पर्सन्स हैं, और इक्वल टू जो आएगा यहाँ पे n, दीज आर आइडेंटिकल ऑब्जेक्ट. ये बस ध्यान में रखना है. क्लियर? So this number of non-negative integral solution of this equation is same as number of ways of distribution of 20 identical objects among 3 persons. Okay, आंसर क्या आ गया? आंसर कितना आ गया? 20 आइडेंटिकल ऑब्जेक्ट 3 पर्सन में कैसे डिवाइड करते हैं? 20 plus 3 minus 1c, 3 minus 1 which is 22c. क्लियर? तो इसको सॉल्व कर लेना. 22 into 21 by 2, so 11 into 21 is the answer. 11 into 20 कितना हो गया 210 plus 21, so 231 आ रहा होगा. 231 is the answer. Clear? तो बस ये याद रखना है कैसे आया. 22C2 is the answer. Clear? Any doubt, student, in this question? Just let me know quickly in the chat box. Is there any doubt in this question? Clear? Any doubt? Just let me know quickly. Okay. If it is clear, then let's proceed to the next question. So the next part is saying that number of natural solution. Now, अपन को number of natural solution चाहिए. Means x plus y plus z is equal to 20 तो होना चाहिए, but all the solution has to be natural. Means now x, y, z cannot be 0. Means let's say 18 to 0. This cannot be the part of solution because your z becomes 0 and question is saying natural solution. So it means इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? That x has to be greater than equal to 1. Y also have to be greater than or equal to 1. Z also have to be greater than equal to 1. Right? So it is same as saying that each x should get at least one object, y should get at least one object, and z should get at least one object, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or no? तो उस केस में हम क्या करते थे? Give one object to each person. Now freely distribute the rest of the object among the 3 person. Right? या फिर इसको एक और तरीका है, कैसे कर सकते हो? ऐसे सोचो. Whenever this kind of situation arises, see, you have to remember that n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1, that formula is for non-negative integers. Okay, non-negative integral solution means x, y, z have to be greater than equal to 0, because in that formula we are also counting the ways when some people didn't get any object. But यहाँ पे तो बोल रहा है सबको एक एक तो मिलना चाहिए, तो आप क्या करो, x is greater than equal to 1 है, so x minus 1 greater than equal to 0 होना चाहिए, y minus 1 have to be greater than equal to 0, z minus 1 also have to be greater than equal to 0. Clear? तो अब क्या करो, लेट्स कॉल दिस x minus 1 एक नया वेरिएबल, कैपिटल x हैज टू बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0, कैपिटल y हैव टू बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0, कैपिटल z हैव टू बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0. इज दिस क्लियर? तो अब इसको कैसे सोल्व करेंगे? यहाँ पे क्या करो, यहाँ पे भी x minus 1 प्लस y minus 1 प्लस z minus 1, ये कितना हो गया, x minus 1 y minus 1 z minus 1, this have to be 17 because x plus y plus z is equal to 17. So we have called this, we have assumed that x minus 1 is capital X, y minus 1 capital Y, z 17. Clear? So now it is same as saying that distribution of 17 identical object among 3 person. So required ways क्या हो गए? Required ways कितने आ गए? Distribution of 17 identical object among R per 3 person, right? So number of ways कितने आ गए? 17 plus 3 minus 1 C 3 minus 1, which is 19C2. कैसे आंसर आ रहा है? देखो अब now this capital X, capital Y, capital Z can be 0. The moment some of them become 0, let's say one of the way of distribution is, let's say that capital X got 17 object, capital Y got 0 object, capital Z got 0 object, means capital X, Y, Z. So it is same as saying that x minus 1 किसके बराबर है? 17. Y minus 1 is 0. Z minus 1 is also 0. Means x is 18, y is 1, and z is 1. See? Yes or no? So none of this one, none of all are natural. Yes or no? Because when some of them is becoming 0, let's say z is becoming 0, it means at that capital Z is becoming 0, it means at that time your variable, given variable small z is 1, and it is the part of natural solution. So that's why we will do like this, that x is greater than equal to 1, so x minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. Because we have to create this greater than equal to 0, we can only calculate number of non-integral solution, number of non-negative integral solution. Sorry. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Is there any doubt, student? Just let me know quickly in the chat box. Is there any doubt in this problem? If this problem is clear to you, then on the basis of this, the rest of the 2 problem will become very easy. If this part of the problem is clear, second part, anyone have any doubt in this? No doubts? Okay. So now third part. Third part क्या बोल रहा है? Number of integral solution if x greater than equal to 1, y greater than equal to 3, z greater than 4. तो सॉल्यूशन क्या था? सबसे पहले इक्वेशन क्या थी? व्हाट वाज द इक्वेशन? इक्वेशन वाज x plus y plus z is equal to 20. we still हमें इंटीग्रल सॉल्यूशन चाहिए if your small x is greater than equal to 1, y is greater than equal to 3 and z is greater than 4. okay, no problem. कैसे करेंगे? अगेन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सॉल्यूशन इंटीग्रल होना चाहिए. So x greater than equal to 1, y greater than equal to 3 and z is greater than 4 and z have to be integer. It means z have to be greater than equal to 5 only. Yes or no? So now it means small x minus 1 is greater than equal to 0, y minus 3 greater than equal to 0, z minus 5 greater than equal to 0. So let's call this x, capital X greater than equal to 0, capital Y greater than equal to 0, capital Z greater than equal to 0. Yes or no? Clear? It means अब क्या बन गया? इसको लिख लो x minus 1 plus y minus 3 plus z minus 5. कितना आ गया? 5, 3, 8 and 9. So यहाँ पे 11 आना चाहिए. So still it is written x plus y plus z is equal to 11. Right? So now I have assumed that small x minus 1 is capital X plus capital Y plus capital Z is equal to 11. और जहाँ पे capital X greater than equal to 0, capital Y greater than equal to 0, capital Z greater than equal to 0. So now this question is reduced to x plus y plus z is equal to 11 and you have to find the number of non-negative integral solution. So what is this required answer? Required answer क्या होगा? Required answer is required base कितने आ गए? The same as saying that distribution of 11 identical object among 3 person. Right? कैसे आएगा? 11 plus 3 minus 1c, 3 minus 1 means 13c. Clear? Just let me know quickly. Is this clear? Everyone. So this is, इसको as direct भी सोच सकते थे कि x greater than equal to 1, y greater than equal to 3, z integer होना चाहिए greater than 4 also. So it means z have to be greater than equal to 5. So it means this is same as saying that person 1 should get at least 1 object, person 2 should get at least 3 object, person 3 should get at least 5 objects. 5 objects. So what you used to do? मैंने बोला था कि person 1 को at least एक object मिलना चाहिए. So give 1 object to person 1. एक तरीका है क्योंकि all objects are identical. Similarly, person 3 should get at least 3, so give 3 object to person 3 and similarly give 5 object to person 5. So now you are left with 11 objects that have to be distributed among 3 person with no restriction. So 11 plus 3 minus 1c, 3 minus 1. Clear? Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt in this question? Okay. If this is clear, then let's proceed. Now the fourth part क्या बोल रहा है? Number of same thing, number of integral solution if x, सबसे पहले तो हमें पता है x plus y plus z कितना होना चाहिए? 20. Now x greater than minus 1, y greater than equal to 0, z greater than 3. X have to be integer and greater than minus 1 means small x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0 and z have to be greater than equal to 4. Right? So it means x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0 and let's say z minus 4 greater than equal to 0. So x greater than equal to 0 होना चाहिए, y greater than equal to 0 होना चाहिए and this let's call this z. Z also greater than equal to 0. Clear? Clear? So what this becomes? So it becomes x plus y plus z minus 4 is equal to 16. So means x plus y plus capital Z is equal to 16 where x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0 and capital Z also greater than equal to 0. Again, now it is same as saying that number of non-negative integral solution. Same, right? What is this? 16 plus 3 minus 1c, 3 minus 1 means 18c2. This is your answer. Clear? Everyone, clear? So is there any doubt? So this is how you will tackle this problem. Okay, is this clear? I hope this is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, is there any doubt, students? Any doubt? Okay, so if somebody asks you now, giving some different scenario of finding the integral solution, so now you are able to understand then how to do it, right? Okay, so if it is clear, then let's start with the topic derangement. Derangement. JEE में only you have to remember just formula. Okay, just formula remember करना है. Okay, it's just the last part, very small topic, formula based question आते हैं इस पे direct. Question. Derangement का meaning क्या है? First of all, you should understand that let A1, A2, A3 up to AN be distinct objects. So means there are n distinct objects such that their position are fixed in a row. Their position are fixed in a row. Okay. So now rearrange A1, A2, A3, AN in such a way that no one occupies its original place. So such arrangement is called derangement. कहने का मतलब क्या है? Let's say there are n seats. Okay, n seats हैं, and on these n seats, these are numbered seats. Means this is the seat 1, this is seat 2, this is seat 4, this is seat 5, and let's say this is seat n. So on this seat, originally A1 was sitting, person A1 was sitting on seat 1, person A2 was sitting on seat 2, person 3 was sitting on seat 4, and person 4 was sitting on seat 4, and person nth person was sitting on seat n. So now you have to rearrange these persons such that A1 will never get to sit upon seat number 1, A2 never get to sit upon seat number 2, A3 never have to be seated on seat number 3. Means एक अरेंजमेंट ऐसे हो सकता है, ये सीट 1 है, ये सीट 2 है, ये सीट 3 है, तो एक अरेंजमेंट ऐसे चल सकता है, लेट्स से कि A1 was sitting on seat, यहाँ पे A2 आ गया, यहाँ पे A1 आ गया और यहाँ पे ANth आ गया, or let's say some AN-1 person was sitting here. So this is acceptable. Clear? This is acceptable. But we cannot accept this case. Let's say, one second. Yeah, we cannot accept this. So this is an acceptable case. But we cannot accept the cases like this. Let's say this is seat 1, this is seat 2, this is seat 3, let's say. And this is another seat. So I cannot accept that, let's say A2 is sitting here and let's say A5, A1 is sitting here and A3 is sitting here and all the persons are like that. Okay, so this is not acceptable because in this arrangement A3 is sitting on its original seat. Yes or no? A3 is sitting on its original seat, so that's why this is not a possible arrangement. Is this clear, everyone? So did you understand the meaning of derangement? Right? So iska, what are the required number of ways? What are the required number of ways? Required number of ways kya hai? If there are n person, have to be arranged in an n seat such that no person should be placed in their original seat. Means n factorial into 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial and so on. Okay, up to minus 1 raised to the power n 1 upon n factorial. Clear? So this is, you can see it is becoming alternating, minus plus minus plus. So पहले plus 1 then minus then plus minus plus minus plus minus like this. Okay, you don't have to know that. इसका प्रूफ इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, अपने सिलेबस में नहीं है, प्रूफ जानने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट ये समझ लो कि आप ये what is the meaning of derangement and what is the formula for such arrangement. That's enough. Okay, very rarely you get the question on it. If some question is came, so it is directly on the formula. Okay, chalo, if this formula is clear, okay, if this formula is clear, then let's solve 1 or 2 questions on the basis of this. Okay, so the first question is number of ways of 4 letters in 4 address, number of ways to put 4 letters in 4 address envelope so that all are in wrong envelopes. Means same. अब इसको फील आ गई होगी कौन सा क्वेश्चन है ये, डीरेंजमेंट का है. मींस लेट्स से दिस इज envelope 1 and this is envelope 2, this is envelope 3 and this is envelope 4. So all, let's say L1, L2, L3, L4 are the letter which is L1 is supposed to go to the correct address and correct address वो E1 के corresponding है. L2 supposed to go into E2. L3 was supposed to go into E3 and L4 fourth letter have to go into fourth address which is E4, let's say. So now you have to arrange them in such a way that no one gets to go into their original places. Means every letter have to go into the wrong envelope. So means one of the ways this will become L2. This envelope में letter 2 चला जाए. Envelope 2 में L1 comes. Envelope 3 में L4. Envelope 4th में L3. This is one of the way. ये भी हो सकता है कि E4 फोर्थ लेटर यहाँ पे आ जाए, राइट. यहाँ पे मान लो फर्स्ट लेटर आ जाए, यहाँ पे सेकंड लेटर और यहाँ पे थर्ड लेटर. दिस इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द अरेंजमेंट. आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? सी नन ऑफ, कहने का मतलब E1 है तो यहाँ पे L1 नहीं आना चाहिए. इफ इट इज E2 यहाँ पे L2 नहीं आना चाहिए. इफ इट इज E3 then here L3 should not come, and if it is E4 then L4 should not. That's all. So required possible ways क्या है? Derangement, right? So required ways क्या है? Required ways which is from the formula of derangement. What is the formula? N factorial, which is 4 factorial into 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial minus 1 upon 4 factorial. That's all. Because n was 4 तो अपन को 4 पे रुक जाता है. This is the number of ways. That's all. तो इसको और थोड़ा सॉल्व कर लो. 4 factorial, this is 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial plus 1 4 factorial. कितना आ गया? 4 factorial upon 2 factorial minus 4 factorial upon 3 factorial plus, sorry यहाँ पे minus plus 1. So इसको सॉल्व कर लो. कितना आ गया? 12 13 minus 4 9. So 9 is the answer. Is this clear? Everyone just let me know quickly. Is this clear? So now you understand the meaning of derangement. Derangement समझ में आ गया? Okay. If it is clear, then let's solve one more problem on this. So everybody please attempt this problem. Number of ways to put 5 letter in 5 addressed envelopes so that all are in wrong envelope. I'm giving you 1 minute. Let me know the answer quickly. Quickly everyone, let me know the answer of this question. I'm giving you 1 minute. Everyone tell me the answer in the chat box. What is the answer? Number of ways of putting 5 letter in 5 addressed envelopes so that all are in wrong envelope. Everybody quickly let me know the answer in the chat box. Janu Balari, Davangri, everyone tell me the answer in chat box. Tell me, what is the answer? Question is quite simple, right? जैसे 4 के लिए किया था बस अब 5 के लिए करना है. So my aim is that you should get the hang of the idea that how to apply the formula in the derangement question. First you have to identify that if it is a derangement. Question ने क्या बोला है? Number of ways to put 5 letter in 5 addressed envelopes so that all are in wrong envelope, right? So it is clearly सबके सब wrong envelope में जाने चाहिए, means so no letter should get to its original envelope. So clearly it is a question of derangement. Anyone? What is the answer? Answer? Yeah. So what is the answer? Now instead in here n कितना है? 5. So required ways कितने हो गए? Required ways is 5 factorial into 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 3 factorial plus 1 upon 4 factorial minus 1 upon 5 factorial. That's all. Simple. कितना आ गया ये? 5 factorial upon 2 factorial minus 5 factorial upon 3 factorial plus 5 factorial upon 4 factorial minus 1. What is the answer? Yes, very good JNV Ballari, very good. So इसको solve कर लेना. आंसर कितना आएगा? 44. 44 is the answer. Very good, very good. Is this clear? So derangement is clear or not? Derangement is clear now. Okay. So this is how the questions come. Okay. Okay. So now So now what we are going to do, we are going to solve some important questions on the previous year JEE questions. Okay, so those questions we will solve. So PNC is completed. Okay, so all the required topics which we have to be taught, it's completed. Okay, so now we will go to the previous year question paper. We solve some 5-6 questions today. Okay, so that we can see how the question comes. Okay, so let's start. So this is the first question. Question क्या बोल रहा है? A scientific committee is to be formed from 6 Indian and 8 foreigners, which includes at least 2 Indians and double the number of foreigners as Indians. The number of ways कितने होंगे? I am giving you 1 minute. Please attempt this question and let me know the answer. So this question has came in JEE 20, JEE Mains 21. So question क्या बोल रहा है? You have to make a committee in which at least 2 Indians होने चाहिए, and in that committee the number of foreigners should be double of the number of Indians. Clear, everybody? I'm giving you 1 minute. Attempt this question and let me know the answer quickly. Let me know the answer in the chat box. You have 1 minute to attempt this question, everyone. Everyone, let me know the answer. क्वेश्चन काफी इजी है, ये इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन हमने किए हुए हैं. हाउ टू मेक अ कमिटी, ग्रुप्स, कमिटी हो गया, सिलेक्शन हो गया, these all are same thing, right? You just have to select the person such that at least 2 Indians होने चाहिए and foreigners person should be the double of Indian person, right? Let me know the answer quickly. What is the answer? A, B, C, D. Which option is the correct one? Which is the correct answer? Everybody, what is the correct answer? Anybody got the answer? JNV Ballari, Davangri, everyone tell me the answer quickly. What is the answer? Okay, let's see here then. Everybody focus here. Okay, question has clearly said that कितने हैं? 6 Indian है, 8 foreigners है. Okay, solution. So everybody please focus here now. Everyone. So there are 6 Indians and 8 foreigners. यही बोल रहे हैं ना? 8 foreigners and 6 Indian. So at least 2 Indians तो होने चाहिए उस कमेटी में. So number कैसे डिपेंड करेंगे कमेटी के? इट विल डिपेंड कि हाउ मेनी इंडियंस यू हैव सेलेक्टेड. सो एटलीस्ट 2 होने चाहिए. सो वन वे कमेटी कैसे बन सकती है? 2 इंडियंस एंड फॉरेनर्स ना कितने होंगे? इफ 2 इंडियंस इज इन दैट कमिटी देन फॉरेनर्स हैव टू बी 4. दिस इज वन वे. 3 इंडियन, 2 इंडियन, 4 फॉरेनर. और सेकंड वे क्या हो जाएगा कमेटी बनाने का? इन दैट कमिटी 3 Indians are present, then foreigner has to be 6. Yes or no? Foreigner 6 होंगे. या फिर in that committee there can be 4 Indians. If there are 4 Indians in the committee, then foreigner have to be 8 foreigners. Yes or no? So now if the Indians become 5, then in that committee foreigner have to be 10, but number of foreigners are only 8, so that 5 Indian cannot become in that committee, right? So it means either 2 Indian, 3 Indian or 4 Indian. Is this clear? Is this clear? So now what is the answer? So now required ways कितना आ गया? Required ways. So this is the committee where you have to select 2 Indians out of 6 Indian and you have to select 4 foreigners out of 8 foreigners. ये तो हमने कई बार किया हुआ है. So select 2 Indians out of 6 Indians and select 4 foreigners out of 8 foreigner. 8C4 available कितने? 8. select कितने को करने हैं? 4 को. This is the one way. You just only have to select, not arrange. उसने बोला कि कितने तरीके से कमेटी बनाओगे, right? So it means you have to only select. या फिर now select 3 Indians. available कितने हैं? 6. so 6C3 and select 6 foreigners out of 8 foreigners. use 8C6 or select 4 foreigners, 4 Indians out of 6 Indians, 6C4, and select 8 foreigners out of 8 foreigners, 8C8. But this is the answer. You should clearly, now you should able to clearly say that, sir, why you put the plus sign. This should be clear to you, yes or no? Because either committee can be of this type or this or this. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता ना, committee में 2 Indians 4 foreigners हैं and 3 Indians 6 foreigners are also there. This is not possible. Either this or this or this. So that's why I put plus here. Clear? So if it is clear, तो अब इसको सोल्व कर लो. कितना आ गया? 6 into 5 by 2 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 by 24 plus 6C3 कितना हो गया? 6 into 5 into 4 by 6, 8C6 is 8C2, so 8 into 7 by 2, 6C4 is 6C2, 6 into 5 by 2 into 1. कितना आ गया? Clearly this is 15 into 24 2 7 5 35 into 2 70 plus 20 into 20 into 28, right, plus 15. कितना आ गया? 1050 plus 560 plus 15. कितना आ गया? 1560, 1610, 1610 plus 15, 1625. So this is your answer. Is this clear? बस ये पता होना चाहिए किया कैसे है, उसके बाद तो कैलकुलेशन है. So which option is the correct option? 1625. So C option is the correct one. देखो कितना सिंपल था, ये तो कितना सिंपल था. हमने कैसे कैसे क्वेश्चंस किए हैं. अल्टरनेट हो जाए, arrangement is alternate, all should sit together, so many type of question, B1 G1 should not sit together, like those type of question. यहाँ पे selection ही करना है सिर्फ, और कुछ थोड़ी करना था, right? Is this clear? Everyone understood the question? Answer? Is there any doubt in this question? Shall I proceed? Okay, so if it is clear, then let's proceed to the next question. Again, this question I'm giving you 2 minutes, attempt this question. I'm giving you 2 minutes, everyone. Question is saying that student S1, S2, S3 up to S10 are to be divided into 3 groups A, B, C, such that each group has at least 1 student and group C has at most, group C में at most 3 student होने चाहिए. So then find the number of possibilities of forming such group. ये भी JEE Mains 21 में आया था. Everyone, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Attempt this question, everyone. Quickly attempt this question. Attempt this question. Let me know the answer, everyone. So clearly, you have to divide this 10 students in the group of 3. At least one should get, at least each group have at least 1 student. But the condition is that group C has at most 3. Means group C में या तो 1 student हो, 2 student हो या 3 students हो. Right? Let me know the answer quickly. Everybody attempt this question. Attempt this question. Question थोड़ा अच्छा है ये. Okay? Interesting question है. Everyone attempt this question and tell me the answer. Tell me the answer quickly. Let me know the answer, please, everyone. Tell me in the chat box. If anybody got the answer, reply me in the chat box, okay? Just let me know in the chat box. Question is quite good, okay? पहले अटेम्प्ट कर लो, देख लो कैसे कर पा रहे हैं, क्या क्या सोच पा रहे हो. Then I will tell you the procedure, okay? So anybody have the idea? चलो क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं. Anybody have the idea how to proceed with this question? At least approach तो समझ में आ रही होगी ना. Can anybody tell me the approach in the chat box that how, what is the approach for this question? कि how you should proceed for this question? Question काफी easy है, okay? permutation combination is a chapter where if you have the deep understanding of the concept, then questions become very easy. Okay. Especially for the permutation, it is applicable for all the chapter, but especially for the permutation, because rest of the chapter, let's say coordinate geometry. So these all are, you have to understand the topic, but you have to know some of the procedure also, right? यहाँ पे प्रोसीजर तो बाद में पता चलेगा, पहले समझ में आना चाहिए अप्रोच क्या है, राइट? देखो, it's quite simple actually. First of all, the group, each group should have at least one student. 1290. No, I'm afraid Janvi Balari, this is not the right answer. देखो, the moment you heard that each group have at least one student, so you know that grouping करनी है, 3 group में divide करना है, right? But the problem is there, if you divide this 10 student in a group of 3, okay, so let's say every group have one student. So first you have to do 3 method, that group C has 1, then group C has 2, then group C has 3, right? But this is not plus, and then you have to further divide them. Let's say now rest of the 9 student को कैसे बांटोगे? ग्रुप ए में 1 स्टूडेंट, ग्रुप बी में 8, then like this, group A should have 2 student, group B में 7, group C still have 1. So within this case there are so many groups, yes or no, right? एक और क्या हो जाएगा? Let's say for example group A has 3, group B में 6 and group C has 1. So there are, and still अभी और भी चलेगा, group 4 में 4, group 5 में, group A में 4, group B has 5, and then group C has 1. So within these cases also there will be sub cases, right? So which will make it question lengthy, है ना? But इतना समझ में आना चाहिए, अगर MCQ वाले क्वेश्चंस है तो इतना काम नहीं कराएगा MCQ के क्वेश्चन, है ना? इतना लंबा नहीं हो रहा होगा. So the moment you see that it is going very lengthy, so you can look for the different approach. So maybe there is some different approach that is applicable in this case. Okay, so what is that approach? You can think like there are 10 students that have to be divided in 3 groups, such that each group have at least 1 student, and group C may consider that group C has at most 3 students. Okay, so make 3 cases first. First case क्या है? Group C has 1 student. Okay, चलो second case क्या है? Case 1, case 2. Case 1, case 2. Case 2 means group C has 2 students. 2 students, right? What is case 3? Case 3 क्या होगा? That group C has 3 students. ये तो क्लियर है ना? इतना तो समझ में आता है कि केस बनाने पड़ेंगे कि it will depend A, B, C, A and B में the number of the grouping between A and B should depend on the how many students are in group C. Yes or no? So these 3 cases have to be formed. Chalo. So first of all, what you do? Group C has 1 student. So there are total 10 students. So 10C1. Select 1 student from 10 student and उसको बोल दो you are in group C. Right? So now you are left with 9 students. You are left with 9 students, such that you have to divide this 9 student in 2 groups, at least A and B. These 2 groups has at least 1 student. Okay, so कैसे करोगे? Let's say S1, S2, S3 up to let's say S9, and मैंने बोल दिया S10 is in group C. 10C1 में एक केस आया, S10 let's say it is in group C. So now you are left with 9 students. So now let's say now you have 9 students. So student 1, how many choices student 1 have? Student 1 have 2 choices, either in group A or group B. Similarly, student 2 also have 2 choices, either in group A or group B. Yes or no? So means student 1 can be divided in 2 parts, either in group A or group B. Second student को बुलाया, he also have two ways, either in group A, group B. Third student also have 2 ways, group A, group B. So now you have 2 into 2 into 2. How many times? 9 times. So 2 raised to the power 9. Clear? Is this clear so far? But what will happen? in this 2 raised to the power 9 may there is one case when all the students are in group A and one more case when all the students are in group B. So those two cases we have to subtract. Yes or no? So means minus 2. Minus 2. Is this clear? So that many group will be formed. So what is this? Cases when all 9 students in group A or group B में, right? Right? What is this 2 raised to the power 9? Number of ways of dividing each student between two groups. Ways of dividing each student in two groups. Clear? Yes or no? Tell me, is this clear, everyone? Just let me know the answer. Just let me know in the chat box. Is this clear? And what is 10C1? 10C1 is saying that selecting one student for group C. Selection of one student for group C. Is this clear? 10C1 is selection of one student in group C. Then now you are left with 9 students. Each student can have two choices either in group A, group B. So 2 choices for student A, 2 choices for student 2, 2 choices for student third, like this, 2 raised to the power 9. So in these 2 raised to the power 9 ways, there are two cases. One, when all the students are in group A, then group B has none students. So question is clearly stated that at least one student is present in all the groups. And one more case will come when all the students are in group B. So group A is left empty. Yes or no? Is this clear? Is this clear? अगर ये समझ में आ गया होगा, so now this is easy. अब ये similarly ऐसे कर लो. Required ways इसमें क्या हो गए? That group C has 2 students. So first select 2 students out of 10 students and tell them you are in group C. उनको group C में डाल दो. Okay. So now these are in group C. Now you are left with 8 students, right? So each student have 2 choices. First student in 2 ways, second student 2 ways, third 2 ways, fourth 2 ways, like this, 2 raised to the power 8. Again, there is 2 cases when all the students are in group A or when all the students are in group B. So these 2 cases you have to subtract. So 10 minus 2 कर दिया. Clear? Clear? Similarly, for this, what is the required ways? 10C3 से select करो. Select 3 students out of 10 for and call them, tell them that you are in group C. So now you are left with 7 students. First student can be divided in 2 ways, either in group A, group B, second student also 2 ways, third also 2 ways, and like this, 7th student also in group 2 ways, either group A, group B. So 2 raised to the power 7 ways. Again, minus 2 when all the students are in group A or all the students are in group B. So required ways कितना हो गए? So required ways either case 1 or case 2 or case 3. So you have to add these 3. So means 10C1 into 2 raised to the power minus 2 or 10C2 2 raised to the power 8 minus 2 or 10C3 2 raised to the power 7 minus 2. So this is your answer. ठीक है, इसको सॉल्व कर लेना. अब तो कैलकुलेशन है, अब ये सॉल्व करके भी दिखाना है क्या? कैलकुलेशन है ना अब तो. चलो करके दिखा देता हूं. कितना है ये? 10C1 is 10. 2 raised to the power 9 is 512 minus 2 510 plus 10C2 10 into 9 by 2 45. 2 raised to the power 8 256 into 254 plus 10C3 10 into 9 into 8 by 3 factorial means 6. So 3 2 4. So 120 आ गया. 10C3 120 10 9 8 3 2 4 12 120 into 2 raised to the power 7 128 and 126 minus 2. तो बस मल्टीप्लाई करके ऐड कर लेना. ओके, आंसर मुझे पता नहीं है, आंसर जो भी आएगा अब निकाल लेना, यही आंसर है. ओके, कैलकुलेट कर देना, ये कितना आ गया 5100, ये 254 को मल्टीप्लाई कर दो। ओके अब तो कर लोगे ना, 0 10 525 227 5 10 12 into 25 250 into 4 1000 and 1016 right, so 0 3 4 1 1, so 1143, so कितना आ गया 11430 plus 126 into 12 base 31 3 15 एंड एक 0, तो ये कितना आ गया 15120 राइट, 15120 कितना आ गया, ऐड कर लो फिर अब तो 15120 11430 एंड 5100, जो भी आंसर आया वो आ गया 5 6 11, so 31650 is the answer, 31650 is the answer. Is this clear everyone? Clear? So this is the answer. Answer ये तो कैलकुलेशन है, ये मेथड समझ में आना चाहिए. Do you have any doubt in the method? अप्रोच समझ में आई? ये मेथड क्यों यूज कर पाए? Because the when we are doing the group second case Devangri, second case means you have doubt in second case. Okay, second case में मैंने बोला कि group C has 2 students, that is the second case. So what do you do? Select two students out of 10 and make them in group C. Now you are left with 8 students. Then each student can be divided in 2 parts, either in group A or group B. So first student have 2 choice, second 2 choice, also 8. 8th student 2 choice. So 2 raised to the power 8. Minus 2 क्यों किया? Minus 2 because there are 2 ways when all the students are in group A or all the students are in group B. Right? So that's why we did minus 2. Clear now? Clear now? Is this clear? Any doubts? Chalo, if it is clear, let's proceed to the next question. Again, next question is number of 7-digit integer with sum of digit equal to 10 and form by using 1 2 3. Again, I'm giving you 1 minute. Just attempt this question. Attempt करो इस question को and let me know the answer quickly. Let me know the answer. Rocky Singh. Okay. Hi Rocky. Everyone attempt this question quickly. Let me know the answer. You have to form 7-digit numbers जिनका sum 10 होना चाहिए and using the digit 1 2 3. Simple है, ये भी काफी simple है. Attempt this question. Let me know the answer. Everyone attempt करो. Attempt. This question is very easy. Okay. The last question में थोड़ा देखो, last question में मैंने तुम्हें बता रखा है. You remember we did a question of MCQ choice. That first question can be chosen in 2 ways, करो या ना करो. Second question also can be chosen in 2 ways. Attempt या करो ना करो, like that. So same thing is happening here. Okay. चलो इसका आंसर, anybody got the answer for this question? Anyone? Join with Davangri, Balari, anyone? चलो यहाँ पे देखो. Question is saying that 7-digit number, 7-digit integer we have to form. Okay, using the with sum 10 होना चाहिए and digit 1 2 3 you can use. Okay, quite simple. चलो यहाँ पे देखो, sum कितना होना चाहिए 10, तो यहाँ पे लिख लेता हूँ एक बार, sum 10, digit you can use 3 and 7 digit number चाहिए. Okay, तो first क्या कर सकते हो, देखो if all digits become 1 तब sum is 7, if all digit is 2 sum is 14, if all digits are 3 sum is 21. So all digit तो same हो नहीं सकती. और if let's say if first 6 digit 1 हो जाए, 6 digits are 1, then maximum you can use 3 on the 7th place and still the sum कितना है इसका 9 है. So means 6 digits, 6 ones also you cannot use. Yes or no? Because if you have used 6 ones, then maximum to maximum sum become 9, which is not the required case. So it means if you have 5 ones, means let's say I'm not arranging, okay, मैं arrange नहीं कर रहा हूँ अभी, सिर्फ 1 1 1 1, there are 5 ones. Now you are left with two digits, right? So you can use 1 2 3, right? Again, if you use 2 2, then sum becomes 9. So it means 2 3 only you can use here. Yes or no? So one of the way of forming a 7 digit is by using 5 ones, 1 twos and 1 threes, right? 5 digit 1, 5 1 digit 2 and 1 digit 3 if you use, then your sum become 5, right? Is there any other possibility? So 5 digit में तो यही possible है. Yes or no? If there are 5 ones, then this is only this is the possibility. So let's call this case 1. Either this. Now reduce your ones. Now let's say if there are 4 ones means 1 1 1 1. There are 4 ones. 4 कितने हैं? Ones. So now you are left with 3 place, right? In 4 ones का sum 4 है, तो means now you have to choose 3 digits such that sum becomes 6. तो 1 2 3 choose already हो गया है, 1 2 3, right? So it means if you use 3 3 3, then sum in 3 digit का sum becomes 9 and overall sum becomes 13. That is not the case. So if you use 2 2 2, then sum is 6 and plus 4 again 10. So okay, this is also possible that 3 मैं क्या कर लूं, digit 2s, 3 2s I can choose, 4 ones I can choose, then also become. Is this clear? So again if you use 3 ones, देखो अगर तुमने 3 1 यूज कर लिया है, ओके, इफ यू हैव यूज 3 ones, ओके, सो थर्ड केस, अब मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं, अगर आपने इसके अलावा कुछ भी यूज किया, लेट्स से 3 ones, सो नाउ यू आर लेफ्ट विद 4 प्लेसेस. अब यहाँ पे 1 यूज नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज आपने केसेस ऑलरेडी काउंट कर लिए व्हेन यू हैव यूज्ड 5 ones 4 ones. Now minimum to minimum you can use 2 only here. Yes or no? Because 1 you cannot use, because you are considering the case when you are using 3 ones. So now sum become 8 plus 3 11. Sum कितना आ गया? 11. So this is also not required. So only this is the 2 case possible. When these is possible means required digit क्या हो जाएगी? Required digits, required base कितना आ गए? Either you use 5 ones, 1 twos and 1 3 digit 3, or 4 use करो ones and 1 and 3 twos, right? So this is nothing but like say 1 1 1 1 1 2 3. Okay, these are the selections. Or 1 1 1 1 4 ones 2 2 2 2. So required number of digits कितने आ गए? Required numbers कितने आ गए? Required yeah. So required numbers कितने आ गए? These are the 7 numbers, out of which 5 are repeating. So 7 factorial upon 5 factorial, or either this. So this is corresponding to this. Now you have to arrange also, ना? Arrangement भी तो करना है. So again these are total 7 digits, out of which 4 are of one kind, 3 are of one kind, right? This is corresponding to this. So that's all. तो आंसर देख लो कितना आ गया. 5 into 6 42 plus 5 into 7 into 6 into 5, 7 into 6 into 5 by 6, 35. कितना आ गया? 77. So this is your answer. So there are 77 numbers in which you have used 1, 2 or 3 and the sum of these 7 digits are 10. Is this clear? Everyone, let me know quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Everyone clear? So this is the answer. Okay, required number ये आ गया. Okay, उसके बाद कैलकुलेशन है. मेथड समझो कैसे अपन अप्रोच कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन. ओके, इसमें गिनना ही होता है. ओके, whenever you see like the sum is 11, 9, 10, so most probably you have to only select the numbers. You just have to see the selections, possible selection, and corresponding to those selection you make your number. Selection आ जाएगा तब तो number is making the number is very easy. Yes or no? चलो, now the last problem is on contains 5 red marbles. एक on है, let's say एक bag है, उसमें 5 red marbles है, 4 black marbles है, 3 white marbles है. Okay, 4 black marbles and 3 white marbles. Okay, find the number of ways in which 4 marble can be drawn so that at most 3 of them are red. Means you have to take the 4 marbles, you have to select the 4 marbles such that at most 3 of them is red. Means you can select 4 marbles such that none of them is red, or 1 of them is red, or 2 of them is red, or 3 of them is red. That's all, right? Clear? So that is the answer. That is your question saying. Clear? चलो, अब start करते हैं क्वेश्चन का. Okay. So solution क्या है? There are 5 red marbles, 4 black marbles, 3 white marbles, right? So क्या क्या cases हो सकते हैं? Case 1 is 0 red marbles. Yes or no? 0 red marbles. Case 2, 1 red marble. Red marble 1 हो जाए. Case 3 क्या हो सकता है? When there are 2 red marbles. Yes or no? Out of those 4 there can be 2 red marbles because at most 3 चाहिए. So case 4th there can be 3 red marbles. Okay, chalo, if it is clear, then we just have to now count the number of selections. That's all. So when there are 0 red marbles, it means you have to select your 4 marbles from these 7 remaining marbles. Yes or no? 4 out from 4 black and 3 white. There are total 7. So select any 4 of them. So required case क्या हो गए? Tell me. So how many ways you can select 4 marbles where none of them is red? So means remaining are 7 marbles. सारे red को हटा दो. बच कितने गए? 7. So in number of ways you can select 7 marbles out of 4 black and 3 white. That many number is possible, right? Is this clear? Again, second one is saying that you have to select only 1 red marble. Means now it is like 1 red marble and rest of the 3 can be of any. Means 3 can be black or white or 2 black, 1 white. We don't have any problem. But constant kya? Only 1 have to be red marble. So what you do? Select 1 red marble out of 5 and now you have to select 3 marbles from 4 black and 3 white. So 7 total possible, 7 total हमारे पास available choices है, out of which we have to select only 3 because 1 red marble we have already selected. Clear? Is this clear? Okay. So again, now what is the case third? Case third is 2 red marbles. Means again दोबारा लिख लेता हूँ. 5 red, black, white. 5 red, black, white. Okay. So now 2 red marbles you have to select. So means total 5 है. 5 red marbles में you select any 2 of them and remaining 2 you have to select from 4 black and 3 white. Means 7C2. Clear? Now 3 red marbles means select 3 red marbles from 5 red marbles. 5C3 ways. You can select the from 5C3 ways. Now select the one marble from 4 black and 3 white. So total available choices 7 है, उसमें से कोई एक select करना है. Simple. Clear? Clear? So what is the required number of ways? Required number of ways कितने आ गए? Either case 1 or case 2 or case 3 or case 4. Means now you have to add all the 4 cases. So 7C4 plus 5C1, 7C3, yeah, 5C2, 7C2 और 5C3, 7C1. बस ये इसको कैलकुलेट कर लेना, वो आंसर आ जाएगा. ओके, कैलकुलेट तो कर लोगे ना, कैलकुलेशन कर लेना. ओके, इज दिस क्लियर? जस्ट लेट मी नो क्विकली इन द चैट बॉक्स. इज दिस क्लियर एवरीवन? लेट मी नो क्विकली इन द चैट बॉक्स. दिस क्वेश्चन क्लियर? एनी डाउट इन दिस क्वेश्चन? ओके, if it is clear, then let's see one more question. Okay, one more question. This question, what is this question? Question saying that last question once again. Okay, no problem, repeat कर देता हूँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Yes, this question, right? Ananthan, this question, right? This marbles wala question. Just quickly reply this yes or no. This question, right? Previous to this one, which question you are talking about? Which question? No sir, yes sir. Please give me the clarity here. Okay, I'm just explaining this one. Okay, previous to this. Okay. Chalo. This one 7 digits. 7 digit. ओके, देखो जल्दी से देख लो, उसके बाद एक क्वेश्चन करना है, टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास. इसने क्या बोला? नंबर ऑफ 7 डिजिट इंटीजर, 7 डिजिट का एक नंबर बनाना है विद सम कितनी होनी चाहिए? सम ऑफ द डिजिट, लेट्स से नंबर इज ए बी सी डी. ए बी सी डी तो नहीं लिख सकते क्योंकि 1 2 3 हमारे पास चॉइसेस है. ओके, सो आई हैव टू मेक 7 डिजिट नंबर फ्रॉम 1 2 3 सच दैट सम ऑफ दोस डिजिट इज 10. क्लियर? तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने देखा इफ ऑल द नंबर्स बिकम सेम, if 7 of all the numbers means if I use 7 once, so sum will be 7, which is not required. If I use all 2s means 7s, I have used 2s means sum will become 14, which is also not required. Again, if all 3s used, sum become 21, so which is also not required. So these 3 are discarded straight ahead. Now I saw that okay, I cannot use 6 7 once. What if I use 1? What if I use 6 1 digit? Means 1 1 1 1 1 6 times. So maximum to maximum, this sum is 6. Yes or no? This sum is 6, and maximum to maximum I can use 3 on the last digit. So maximum sum can be 9, which is again right. So it means you cannot make your 7 digit number where 6 are ones. So okay, this was the problem. तो मैंने क्या किया, एक और कम किया. Now what I did, what if I use 5 ones? 5 ones use किया मैंने यहाँ पे. Now the sum become 5. So rest of the 2 digits का sum 5 होना चाहिए. So कैसे हो सकता है? 2 और 3. So it means 7 digit number की एक possibility है when you use 5 ones, 1 twos and 1 threes. Okay, चलो ये भी क्लियर हो गया. देन मैंने क्या बोला, देन रिड्यूस ऑल्सो 1. सो नाउ यू हैव यूज्ड 4 ones in second case, means this sum is 4. So it means the sum of the rest 3 digits should be 6, right? 1 यूज कर नहीं सकते क्योंकि मैं केस ही ले रहा हूं जब मैं 4 ones ले चुका हूं. So minimum to minimum this sum becomes when all the numbers are 2s, because choice ही मेरे पास 2 और 3 में है. So if all the 2s can be used, then the sum becomes 10 overall. So it means this is the only possibility. So it means there are 2 possible cases. Either you use 5 ones, 1 twos, 1 threes, or you use 4 1s 3 2s, तो ऐसा 5 1s 1 2 1 3 और 4 1s एंड 3 2s। तो अब ये तो सिलेक्शंस आ गए, अब ये तो ऐसे भी हो सकता है ना 1 2 3 1 1 1 1, राइट, या फिर 2 1 1 1 1 1 3, राइट, अभी भी सम 1 है, तो अब इसको रीअरेंज करना है बस। So in how many ways you can arrange the 7 letters such that 5 of them are alike? 7 factorial divided by 2, 5 factorial plus this again here 4 of them are of one kind, another 3 of them are of same another kind. So in how many ways you can arrange your 7 letters such that 7 are alike, such that 4 are alike of one kind and 3 of them also alike but of different kind. So 7 factorial upon 4 factorial 3 factorial और इसको ऐड करके, okay, clear? चलो, if it is clear, then quickly coming back to the question, this question, okay, question is saying that, question saying क्या है, a test consists of 6 MCQ each having 4 alternate answers of which only one is correct, ठीक है, there are 6 MCQ means multiple correct questions, okay, multiple correct questions, so हर questions में 4 alternate answer है, means Q1 में 4 answer है, A B C D like that, there are such Q7 6 questions ऐसे, okay, find the number of ways in which a candidate answer all 6 questions, candidate को सबके सब questions के answer देने हैं such that exactly 4 of the answer is correct, okay, so this is the twist, now candidate should answer all 6 questions but only 4 of them have to be correct, तो tell me कैसे approach करेंगे, can anybody tell me? देखो required ways क्या है, मैं क्या करता हूं ना, फर्स्ट 4 ऑफ द आंसर शुड बी करेक्ट एंड टोटल आर 6 क्वेश्चन, सो फर्स्ट सेलेक्ट द 4 क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ 6 क्वेश्चन जिसका मुझे सही आंसर देना है, सो 6C4 से मैंने क्या किया, आई हैव सेलेक्टेड 4 क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ 6 क्वेश्चंस सच, उसके मुझे अब करेक्ट आंसर ही देना है, हर क्वेश्चन को एक ही तरीके से आंसर कर सकता हूं, जो भी करेक्ट आंसर है, तो 1 वे, क्लियर? So now you are left with 2 questions, अब उनका मुझे इनकरेक्ट आंसर ही देना है, yes or no? Now 2 questions जो left है, I have to give only incorrect answer. So let's say on the 6C4 I have selected Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, इनका मुझे करेक्ट आंसर देना था, एंड Q5, Q6 का अब मुझे इनकरेक्ट आंसर देना है, इनकरेक्ट आंसर, ओके, क्लियर? So now tell me in how many ways I can give the incorrect answer. So अब इनकरेक्ट आंसर तो मतलब कि हर क्वेश्चन में 3 इनकरेक्ट आंसर होंगे और एक करेक्ट आंसर होगा, सो द लेफ्ट ऑफ द 2 क्वेश्चन, एक का आंसर मैं 3 वे से दे सकता हूं एंड अनदर वे आल्सो 3, क्लियर? मींस इफ दिस Q4, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 I have selected to answer correctly, तो इसका एक ही तरह से आंसर है, लेट्स से Q1 का आंसर A होगा, QB का B होगा, QC का C, Q4 का D. So Q1 also answered in one way, Q2 also answered in one way, Q3 also answered in one way, Q4 also answered in one way, because मुझे correct answer देना है. So now let's say Q5 has correct answer A. So now when I am answering question number 5, I cannot fill A. I have to fill either B, C, D. So I have 3 choices. Similarly, if when I'm answering question number 6, let's say question number 6 has answer correct answer A, or question number 6 has correct answer, let's say B. So while I'm answering question number 6, I cannot fill B. I have to fill either A, C, D. So 3 ways. So यही required ways है. 6C4 into 3 square means 9. This is the required way. Clear? Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Any doubt? Any doubt, students? Do you have any doubt so far? Any doubts? Okay. So if it is clear, so that's all for today, everyone. Okay. So that was your permutation and combination chapter. So in the next class, we will start the new chapter. Okay. Most probably we'll see which chapter, maybe binomial theorem or maybe some other chapter. Okay. So that's all for today, everyone. Okay. If you don't have any doubt, you can leave the class. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care. Take care, everyone.